400, je sais pas comment on va s'en sortir, on est au premier étage.
Nature is never loud, yet it always operates with power beyond imagination. Each image reflects humanity's fragility in the face of uncontrollable natural forces. Severe flooding in Booner district completely washes away a riverside structure, exposing the overwhelming destructive power of floodwaters. Workers panic and flee as a flash flood suddenly surges down a mountainside, violent water sweeping everything away within seconds. A bridge collapses after severe flooding in Krasnodar Kraya, revealing the destructive force of rising water on transportation infrastructure. A dangerous moment unfolds as Hydra crane overturns at a construction site in Lucknow. A power pole is knocked down by floodwaters and collapses into the raging current, showing how floods can devastate critical infrastructure. A bright orange flame erupts from the surface of the water, resembling molten lava, dubbed the Eye of Fire on social media due to its circular shape during a violent flare. Ship dismantling footage reveals the massive internal structure of a vessel, leaving viewers astonished by the scale and complexity of the operation. Footage captures the instant a man narrowly avoids being struck by a large falling tree branch. After only minutes of heavy rain in Burbank, a hillside collapses, causing a vehicle to lose traction and slide down to the road below. If you witnessed this firsthand, would your first instinct be to stop and watch, or to get away immediately? Hurricane Dorian's fierce winds tossed boats violently in St. Thomas, creating action movie-level tension at sea. A car turned and got caught on a roadside cable, flipping onto its side in an instant. A movie-like moment, but fortunately the driver was unharmed. A tree fell just as a car was passing, an important reminder that bad weather and rotten trees can cause completely unexpected situations. Thankfully, the driver was unharmed. A car lost control, crashed into a parked vehicle. A dangerous moment that ended safely when he moved away at the last second. One heavy throttle mistake sends a boat surging forward, its bow wedged straight into a bridge, both shocking and oddly funny.
Uh-oh.
The camera shows a truck that wasn't parked with the handbrake engaged beginning to roll forward. A worker jumped out just in time before the truck fell onto the road.
Between Milford and Loveland, still a slow go. Eastbound.
A pickup truck skidded off a curve, hit a guardrail, and plunged into a lake. Fortunately, the driver was pulled to safety in time. Snow removal from a roof in Michigan was so smooth that just watching it felt satisfying, the true visual ASMR of winter.
Seen anything like that?
A water pipe burst at the Rotaneta roundabout, spraying water right next to a passing car. This is a reminder of the importance of maintaining urban infrastructure.
Holy crap, we're getting some weather here.
A storm in southern Michigan was strong enough to launch a trampoline across the yard like a giant flying saucer. Luckily, no one was standing in its flight path.
Goodbye. And whatever else that thing was. Goodbye.
In just moments, vehicles once thought stable are swept away by floodwaters, proving that floods do not discriminate by size or value.
C'est la cata, je sais pas comment on va s'en sortir, on est au premier étage. Yeah.
Cars drift along city streets as Hurricane Ida triggers severe flooding in Patterson, highlighting the frightening power of rising water in urban areas. When a pickup truck lost control and crashed into a supermarket near a gas station, the situation showed the importance of maintaining a steady speed and paying attention to surrounding terrain. To avoid a broken-down vehicle, the driver swerved, causing the 32-ton truck to lose balance and tip over across the highway. This is a clear example of keeping distance and slowing down when encountering obstacles. The truck lost its brakes and slammed into the rest stop, hitting 3 cars waiting there. This situation shows the importance of brake maintenance in keeping a safe stopping distance.
Plane over, sir.
If you were in a similar situation, which reflex do you think matters most for self-protection? Just a few meters make the difference. A wrong U-turn nearly causes a motorcycle crash, but quick reactions prevent disaster. A blowout nearly triggers a serious accident right in front of a vehicle, showing how critical calm thinking is when danger strikes. A motorcycle suddenly crashes through a shop entrance as an elderly rider loses control, turning a peaceful space into chaos. West Sacramento uses a goat crew to clear dry grass, an effective wildfire prevention method that also creates a delightfully playful scene.
Bro, what the
Tourists are stunned as a room in Thailand is suddenly filled with moths, turning a quiet space into total chaos. In a springtime city street, a swarm of bees hums with its familiar sound, creating a scene that feels both lively and peaceful. Not a comedy movie, a bull actually charges into a mailbox right in front of a police officer, creating an unforgettable, awkwardly funny moment. The roof collapsed right next to the motorcyclist, but he escaped without a scratch. A moment that left everyone feeling relieved. When one shelf lost balance, the entire row in the supermarket collapsed like dominoes. A gentle reminder: checking shelf stability is never unnecessary. A strong rush of floodwater swept through northern Arkansas after heavy rain, emphasizing the importance of weather alerts and drainage planning in the area.
lot of the water's coming from.
In Switzerland, an avalanche swept across a mountain road like a white torrent. The sight is both powerful and astonishing. Snow slides down the Valle d'Aosta resort area like a giant white waterfall. It looks intense, yet makes the video feel like an epic winter movie scene.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Run. Run. Oh my God. Holy cow. Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
Nature gives no warning. Just after a tanker truck passes, a rock slide occurs, leaving destruction along a mountain road. A notable scene in New Jersey shows a small earthquake startling a dog awake, highlighting the intriguing connection between animals and seismic activity. When the wind turns into a thief, sweeping away both the stall and the vendor, a no-ticket flight that left everyone laughing in shock. The shelf collapsed right next to the man, and he stepped back just in time. A small moment that made viewers breathe a sigh of relief. In a backyard in northern New York, a brave dog barked loudly and scared the bear away. A simple moment that shows the absolute loyalty of a pet. In Gdynia, a group of wild boars casually crossed the road in front of a shopping center, making everyone exclaim, "Nature's VIP guests have arrived." Railway safety is absolute stop, look both ways. 1 second of impatience can cost a life. An action movie moment unfolds as a gray Mercedes collides with a train disaster narrowly avoided in an unexpectedly calm outcome. Comedy without a script. One sneeze, a chair collapses. The girlfriend slips and the entire cafe bursts into laughter. A stark warning from Central Texas, where strong winds and hail demonstrate how quickly extreme weather can cause destruction. Among rolling waves, a surfer is escorted by two dolphins, all moving forward together in a scene both powerful and deeply moving. A heartwarming moment as a woman shares cereal with two squirrels, forming a rare connection between humans and nature. An adorable hedgehog calmly munches on snow at the Cincinnati Zoo, a small moment that leaves viewers smiling. San Francisco residents wake to a brilliant rainbow painting the city sky with a rare moment of calm. The calm is shattered when a sinkhole forms in a shared area at Houston Memorial, fortunately with no injuries reported. Snow accumulated on a roof suddenly slides off, crashing straight onto a man's car, a moment that startles everyone who sees it.
Oh my God. No way. The whole thing's sunk into the ground.
A heart-stopping moment as a car suddenly loses control and charges forward with a pedestrian dodging just in time, leaving a chilling aftershock. A terrifying incident when the ground collapses, a house disappears before their eyes, and instinctive flight saves a life by mere seconds. On an ordinary street, a window falls just inches from a father and child, turning a routine moment into a serious warning. Deep in Indonesia's forests, the ground violently shakes during a magnitude 7.6 earthquake, leaving hikers with only seconds to drop and wait it out. A tense moment in Jammu as rocks tumble down onto a gas station, showing how quickly nature can turn dangerous. A serious winter reminder: snow on rooftops can become a real hazard if not cleared in time. A tense scene as a powerful mud flow surges past Oak Glen Steakhouse, forcing a nearby man to evacuate immediately.
Ay, qué hueputa. Ay. Ay, no crea que desplomó el helicóptero. Ay, zapa.
An unintended collision between an electric bus and a tram throws an intersection into chaos, ending with relief as everyone escapes unharmed.
Oh.
Amid an unexpected avalanche in the Utah mountains, a group of skiers miraculously survived. A tense moment that in hindsight just makes you breathe out in gratitude and thank the snow gods.
Can't even see my sled.
Oh my.
The trailer detached from the motorcycle and shot into the bushes, but thankfully the man wasn't hurt. A lighthearted reminder: always double check your hitch before riding. Just one small mistake on the gas pedal sent the car suddenly reversing and bumping into the vehicle behind a real jump scare moment, but thankfully no one was hurt. This is clear proof that speed and sharp turns are not best friends. The pickup truck flipped and crashed into the garage, but luckily the driver wasn't seriously hurt. A dangerous moment unfolds as an elderly man attempts to turn his vehicle on a narrow mountain road, sliding downhill and falling from the car before reaching the road below.
County 10.
A sedan suddenly loses control and slides straight toward a police officer on duty, creating a life or death moment that chills viewers.
Oh, I thought he was going to hit me.
Okay.
Scared, but okay.
In just seconds, a violent storm turned a peaceful backyard into a war zone, shattered furniture, splashing water and chaos everywhere.
No, I think you're pointing just here to hit that warehouse in front of us. Holy crap. Yeah, heck yeah, dude. I'm glad.
Get in, go. Go.
No, I think you're pointing just here to hit that warehouse in front of us.
Typhoon Guchol swept through Tokyo with fierce winds. Even umbrellas stood no chance. Always stay cautious when storms arrive. A rare white moose appeared in Alberta, looking like a creature straight out of a fairy tale. People had to blink twice to believe what they were seeing.
No, Robert.
Sudden tremors turn a construction site in Thailand into a disaster movie scene, dust filling the air in a breath-holding moment.
ไอ้สัตว์นี่อุ้ยชิบหายเหี้ยพี่แล้วคนอยู่นั้นปานเลยน่ะ
No special effects, just real tremors. A camera in Ecuador captures nature's force, sending tension straight through the viewer. A concrete mixer took a turn too fast and tipped onto its side. Thankfully, everyone was safe, a humorous but real reminder that heavy trucks aren't built for race car corners. A truck tire rolled across the road and suddenly exploded right beside a pedestrian. Dust flew everywhere, and the license plate of a nearby parked car popped right off. A gas station camera captured a motorcycle, driving itself across a busy road. It dodged 2 lanes of traffic by inches before shooting straight into the station, leaving everyone stunned.
You got slough.
A skier descended a New Hampshire slope and accidentally triggered a stunning avalanche zone of those slide here, slide there moments that leaves everyone holding their breaths. While distracted watching puppies play, a larger dog slips and falls into a fountain, turning a calm moment into a splashy comic mishap. Standing upright in a comical pose, a cat perfectly imitates a prairie dog, turning an ordinary moment into a rare burst of humor. Standing upright in a funny stance, a cat steps backward while punching its own reflection in the mirror. On a Siberian beach, tourists were relaxing when hail suddenly came crashing down. Everyone ran while laughing, shocked by the weather's wild mood swing. A Kia brakes hard just as the traffic light flashes green, creating a sudden situation that leads to a rear-end collision in an instant. A near-fatal accident unfolds when a vehicle loses its brakes and mounts the sidewalk. A worker reacts instantly, taking cover behind a utility pole with just inches to spare. Disturbing footage captures a tornado advancing toward a residential area, such an area in western Pennsylvania with tension hanging thick in the air.
It's getting closer.
A rare tornado unexpectedly strikes Zierikzee, leaving residents stunned by an unusual weather event in the Netherlands. Central Indiana is hit by flash flooding as a roadway is completely blocked by rising water, showing how extreme weather can paralyze traffic in moments. Torrential downpours submerged several roads in Antigonish, Nova Scotia, turning everyday travel into a dangerous challenge.
Whoa, there's a problem here. There's water all the way down, all the way rushing. It's like a lake. It's wild.
As weather warnings echo, Ravenswood is hit by large hail, a clear reminder that preparation always matters more than complacency. An unbelievable domino effect. A row of toilets topples one after another from a single minor impact, leaving two workers helplessly watching the chaos.
Чуть-чуть не рассчитал.
When the big tree came down, the unlucky red Jeep was completely destroyed. A heart-stopping moment followed by a long sigh, poor car. A shirtless man in red shorts tried to push his motorcycle across a plank, but lost his balance and fell into the ditch. The bike, meanwhile, got stuck perfectly on the edge, a moment both tense and hilarious. A pig got its head stuck in a plastic bucket while trying to reach food, then backed up and crashed into the fence, breaking everything. A hilarious display of unexpected strength. A motorcyclist got knocked down by a loose tire, and just when he stood back up, the tire rolled back as if trying to start trouble again. A bizarre moment that made everyone laugh. One moment of confusion, and the student pressed the wrong pedal, crashing straight into the gate. A funny scene, but a clear reminder, staying calm is always the first skill. CCTV captured a driver nodding off and veering into a rack of metal bars. A serious warning about the danger of driving while fatigued. Is there an avalanche thundered down the slopes, showcasing the fierce beauty of winter mountains. Oh my goodness.
कितना भयानक मंजर लाइव हुआ है देखिए
Massive ice chunks tumbled from Manaslu in the Himalayas, clear evidence of rapidly changing glaciers. A massive avalanche struck Switzerland, a stark reminder to stay cautious in mountain regions during winter. A phone conversation turns into a small disaster when uncontrollable laughter causes him to knock over the table mid-meal.
There's no worm. He's got the worm. You're gonna have to hold him. Oh my god.
Wet, snow-covered stair bricks turn the walk home into a challenge as the man slips again and again in a painfully funny situation. An underwater scene leaves viewers amazed as a cow-nosed ray glides past the Great Barrier Reef, moving like a graceful dance through the ocean.
He is just enjoying this shit.
Across the open plains, a seemingly endless line of sheep stretches along a road in Washington, as if nature itself is drawing a soft flowing line. Glowing lava engulfs vehicles and homes in Leilani Estates, a painful scene where nature completely overwhelms human presence. Lava is captured, flowing quietly down the slopes of Kilauea volcano in Hawaii, revealing the Earth's raw heat and primal power. Heavy snow sweeps across northern Colorado, reshaping the familiar landscape into a quiet, icy winter scene. Over 30 centimeters of snowfall blankets New Jersey, turning the state into a frozen white landscape and underscoring the severity of this winter. During Storm Ophelia, Powerful waves repeatedly slam into the Nag's Head Pier, serving as a clear reminder of the dangers when ocean weather turns extreme.
Oh boy.
Storms and powerful waves batter the outer banks of North Carolina, leaving coastal neighborhoods in ruins with 6 homes swept away.
No. No.
Debris from coastal homes is torn from stilts and carried away by waves, revealing the ocean's relentless power. After the storm, a crane sinks into the sea as part of a pier collapses in Santa Cruz, leaving behind severe damage. The sky over southeast Queensland lights up as multicolored lightning strikes repeatedly, showcasing nature's unpredictable power. Siren sound as a large tornado sweeps through Lincoln, turning a calm sky into a moment of extreme tension.
But where do you want?
Heavy lake effect snow slams into Michigan's Upper Peninsula, turning the region into a sea of white within a short time. When heavy snow falls in Boulder County, what do you think makes driving most dangerous? Piton de la Fournaise erupts at night, glowing lava lighting up the sky in a display of nature's raw power. Have you ever experienced a moment this extraordinary? Heavy rain pours down in Jazan, submerging roads and causing traffic disruption within minutes, reminding cities of their vulnerability to extreme weather. Rockfalls from the Sawtooth Range following seismic activity in Idaho appear both majestic and sobering, underscoring human vulnerability to geological forces.
Smoothie is gone!
A remarkable moment as aftershocks from Nevada cause a chandelier in Fresno to sway, turning a quiet room into a vivid seismic warning. Do the chaotic scenes left behind after Storm Ragasa change how you view extreme weather?
Increíble la fuerza del mar. Fuerza.
Lake effect snow continues across northern New York with prolonged heavy snowfall, disrupting travel and daily life. A cry of shock rings out as a tornado forms in the Texas Panhandle, reminding us how quickly weather can turn.
I have not seen like this.
Location, look at where we are right now.
Wow, just gorgeous.
Look how beautiful.
Lenticular clouds blanket Volcán de Colima, creating a rare and surreal scene in the skies over Mexico. Lava stalactites form inside a lava lake at Kilauea's crater, revealing rare cooling and crystallization within an active volcano. A flock of ducks eagerly rushes out into freshly fallen snow, only to change their minds seconds later and turn back. A red crab moves in rhythm with the waves, each motion like a dance before its journey to release eggs into the vast ocean. Under the sunlight, the shells of baby crabs shimmer, making the shoreline look as if it's constantly in motion. One second of inattention and snow thunders down a mountainside, creating a moment that leaves skiers barely daring to breathe. A breath-holding moment at the Grand Canyon as
my
massive rocks crash down, shaking the landscape and revealing nature's raw force. A powerful storm with tornado warnings blankets southwest Kansas, reminding residents to stay ready for emergency situations.
I'm not sure.
Look at the rotation up here.
If you lived in an area prone to extreme weather, what safety measures would you prepare first? A wall-like surge of heavy snow crashes into Cleveland, making residents feel the full force of a winter storm. Like if you watch to the end, comment with an emoji and subscribe to stay with the channel. Rivers of glowing lava stream down Mount Etna, creating a breathtaking scene that also warns of the relentless power of active volcanoes. Red-hot lava pours down the slopes of Mount Mayon at midnight, reminding us that volcanoes give no warning and human safety must come first. Lava and ash erupt violently from Volcán de Fuego, sending a massive plume skyward and delivering a stark reminder of nature's unpredictability. Compass K sharks prove they aren't always scary. Sometimes they're surprisingly adorable. A green sea turtle drifts calmly beside a diver in Western Australia, its slow movements creating a rare sense of peace beneath the sea. Behind every frame is a sigh of relief, a loss, or a lesson never forgotten. If any moment made you stop and think, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment which image stayed with you the most.